Today I'd like to show you our new Generation 2 Mini-Pod. So we've updated the Mini-Pod, we've made it a little bit deeper, that's 390 millimeters, 530 millimeters wide. So it gives a bit more space inside. And of course it has the table door. So the door comes to the table. The leg stores in here. Slot the leg into there, and then the table slots onto the side. Make it slide up and down there a little bit. Table leg goes back in there. So inside we have the two water bottles, one waste and one fresh, and you can see the mounting slot to mount the pod in the bottom there. So we have a detachable cordless tap. So this can be charged, it's got a battery inside. This can be charged with a USB cable, and then we pass the water hose up through here, and then firmly push the hose onto the bottom of the tap, and then twist it into place, and then you can hear the little pump going there. So the Mini-Pod can be fitted into a number of positions. On the left here, on the right, one advantage here is if you have a loading door on this side, the stove can fold up to the outside, and the other position is this way. So I'll quickly show you the stove shelf. So the stove shelf flips up, and then you pull out the slider to support it. So then you've got the clip here to fasten your camping stove onto, and then it can be stored in the vertical position. So what you do is undo the clip, leave that section here. So then you've got your sort of generic camping stove. Take the hob ring off. Occasionally these hob rings are fixed, and you just simply unfix it from the underside here. So I normally put the elastic around first, and then you're going to use this bar here to fix it onto the table. So you've got the bottom bar there, then you've got the top bar. So you line up the two bolts, Allen key head bolts. So get the bolt started, and then position your stove where with this one, you probably want it as far forward as you can, and then tighten up your bolts. So that holds it in place. Remove the elastic away when you're in use, and off you go. And then for storage, you can either turn it upside down or leave it that way, and you get the elastic which holds this in place. Push the bar in, and then the stove can be stored there. So now I'll just show you a few of the accessories that we have. So one accessory is the rear bottle holder. So this is one side of it, it's a two-part section. So this will be fitted onto the back of the pod, screwed on with these brackets here, and then that allows you to store the water bottles from the rear in this dead space here. So that enables you to have more space inside. Another option is our remote table stand. So this could be fixed, if say for instance if you have floor rails in your van, that could be fixed down. Actually one now, I'll show you the fixings. So the mounting slot in the bottom there, so it comes as standard with bolts, and these bolts can be used to fix it down. Or if your van has floor rails like the caravel, we have anchor cleats for the VW, so the California Beach, caravel, multivan, those types of vans. And for the Mercedes Vito Tourer, Marco Polo, Horizon, or any Mercedes with rails, these can slide in there. So you slide these into the rails, drop the pod over the cleat, and then tighten up the butterfly clips. We also have J clips for seat fixings, so if you have seat fixings in your van, you may be able to use these to fix it down. And then, not shown here, but there's actually a gap under the unit here, so we've also got sections of unwing rail which could be fixed to the van, and then using clips to fix the pod to the rail, making this detachable. So one other option is to exchange this leg for a remote leg. So this can be either put here, and this allows you to remotely fix the table. So you can fix the table remotely using this. So there you go, our Vangear Mini-Pod, which is available in grey or also in black.